I'd like to call to order the Development Planning Service Committee. Already had the invocation and the pledge. We have a quorum of 3. Have the minutes before you for your review.
And to approve is presented.
Second.
Is the agenda okay, sir?
Ready for your approval, Mr. Chairman.
All right, we'll move forward. We don't have a presentation or any consent. Move straight into the debate. First item, Mr. Lockton.
I want to ask Mr. Prather to present these first 3 items to you.
Okay. Morning.
3 items for your consideration this morning. The first being a professional services contract with Cheatham Fletcher Scott Architects for the design of the Pollard House. This is the first project that we are tackling in the PFA bond. And, this is a home, an existing home in Appleton that we're going to look at renovating into an event venue for community services to use. Staff recommends the approval of the design and professional services contract with Cheatham Fletcher Scott Architects for $228,300.
What percent of the budget is that?
Of the construction budget, about 7 or 8%. There's some other items in there that are lump sum for the survey, existing conditions that I don't include in that percent. But this is a lump sum contract, it's not a percent contract. So the cost will not increase if the budget increases. When you subtract out the first 2 items, that will lower your percentage. Task 1 and 2.
I was comparing the 228 for CFS to the 2.2 million budget. Second.
And I've got a better breakdown of that where I've done my homework if you'd like to see it.
So moved. Next item.
Next item for your consideration is the award of the construction contract to Shira Munimer Construction. This is for the Columbia County Coroner's Office. Been working on design for this for some time. This gives the coroner additional office space, storage space, break room space, and it also renovates the inside and outside of the existing facility. We took bids on May 30th. The low bidder, of course, was Shira Munimer in the amount of $575,000. Recommends approval.
Move to consent.
Second.
So moved. Next item, sir.
Last item for your consideration is the special inspections and material testing contract with WSP USA Environment and Infrastructure for the coroner's office renovation and addition. This is a cost estimate for that contract, so we do not foresee exceeding $5,000. Staff recommends approval.
Second.
So moved. Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
Move into development services. Item number 1, sir.
All right, the item we have is alcohol beverage license for Natty Barbecue Company LLC doing business as Smoking Barrels. The applicant has applied for an alcohol beverage license to sell beer, wine, and distill spirits for on-premise consumption at 3118 William View Parkway Suite. They have provided all the required information, and a notice was posted on the property as of May 22nd. There's no known opposition, and staff recommends approval. I second.
Second.
So moved. Sir. Next item, planning services. Mr. Sterling.
Sir, good morning. We have a couple of
Morning.
easement encroachment agreements for your consideration. The first one is at 4009 Brant Drive. It's in River Island, Section 2, Phase 3. It's for a 5-foot retaining wall within the side and rear drainage and utility easements. We have secured the easement encroachment agreement from the applicant, and staff is recommending approval.
Consent.
So moved. Next item, sir.
All right, the second one is easement encroachment agreement for 918 Royo Domino Circle. That is in the Allen Farm subdivision, and are looking to put in a pool, decking, and retaining wall within an existing 20-foot drainage easement that's kind of in the center of their lot, as well as acknowledging that the existing shed encroaches into the rear 10-foot drainage easement. have the easement encroachment agreement executed on their side. Staff is recommending approval.
Move to consent.
Second.
So moved. Thank you, sir. Any legal matters, Mr. Driver? Thank you, sir. We'll move on to reports.
All right, I think I'm up first. So for information, we have the May 24 Planning Department Workload Monthly Report. Answer any questions you might have.
Reports, sir?
Also for your information is the April 24 Plan Review Workload Monthly Report. Answer any questions you might have about that.
Any questions? All right, let's move on to the May report for vision report.
All right, Development Services, May 23, 24, Development Services report is there. Give you all the information. It's for information only, no further actions required. I'll be glad to answer questions. All right, and the second one we have is the May Development Services Financial Report. A copy of that is attached for your information, no further actions required.
Questions? Move on to the last report.
And the last one we have is temporary event alcohol permits for the month of May, and a copy of that is attached for your information.
Had quite a few, didn't we?
Yes, we did, sir.
Questions?
Comment, but faster than I can.
All right.
Just, so the residential housing permits are up over last year.
Yes, sir.
And actually, if they keep the pace, we could have an all-time high year, unless we have a spike.
Right.
616, this is through May. So, I mean, you realize that.
Those numbers are for actually fiscal year, for that's from last July. I could run you those numbers from January 1 current.
Yeah, you
Right.
just send it to an email.
Okay, I'll do that.
Questions? Any comments from commissioners or public? Nothing for executive session. No further questions. We'll adjourn at 9:22.